All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the aqua that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, People Are Starting to Complain. Now, I have these two posts right here that I'm just going to share with you that I came across. And then I'm going to play this short video that was put up by the brother Ra from the GMS Chicago camp. Because that video pretty much ties in with the lesson that I had together. So pretty much, as you can see right here, it says, can't believe I'm waiting in line to get gas when it's $3.59. It says it cost me $43 to fill up. And then, they got the angry emojis. Now, we are all starting to see this inflation kick in, because all of these different gas places or gas stations, Salakia, they're starting to go up on price. I believe in California, certain gas stations are already at like $6 a gallon. And we can see that happening over here in the different states that we're living in as well, And then at the end of the day, too, a lot of people, I was reading the comments from this specific post right here, and a lot of people are saying they know that it's going to get worse. They know that it's going to get worse. OK, and then I came across this one right here. It says, I am tired of paying for overpriced meat. Next week's grocery list will contain no meat. Please send me your healthy vegetarian recipes, meaning that it must have a protein source. OK, so like I said, people are starting to realize that these prices are going up for the food, the gas. And it's not just only that either. But, it's for rent. All of these different things, man, the bills, whatever it is, everything is starting to get more expensive. And, right now, people aren't really doing anything as far as, going to the government and wilding out yet. But we do understand that people are starting to get there because a lot of people can't afford to live, man. They cannot afford to live. And so then, of course, like I said, I came across this video. Just turn right on. But anyway, I came across this video right here. And this is Alex Jones, and he's pretty much saying how, he can't even do his job because he's realizing that the elites, the 13 families, they're pretty much destroying the earth, and they're getting ready to bring in that new world order, man. OK, and he's getting tired of just acting like everything is just going to be OK and people are going to come together to finally say something or come together and go against the 13 families. He's getting tired of Hollywood, so forth and so on, man. But at the end of the day, this is what the Most High set it up to be, man, because this place needs to be brought down, man. This place needs to go. And a lot of people always say, man, people could come together. And as long as we just have, one mind and everything like that, we feel like we can make the world become a better place. No, man. The wickedness has polluted the earth, man. The wickedness has polluted the earth. All right. And there's no way you could turn back, man. This place is completely divided. Ain't no way you can turn back, man. And this is the way that the Most High wanted to be anyway, man. This place gotta go. So I'm gonna play this video right here, and then we're gonna jump into the scriptures.
Free and so open that we're domesticated and don't get how much danger we're in. But all of that saved up freedom and all that saved up liberty and all that saved up security that we had in the bank, ladies and gentlemen, is almost gone now. And at a certain point, there's probably no reason to even talk about this anymore. I'm going to go. I'm not mad. I'm going to go home and be with my family. Folks, you just enjoy yourselves and knock yourselves out. I'm serious. I'm gone. I'm out of here. And it's not that I'm mad at the crew. I'm mad at anybody. I just can't do this anymore. I can't pretend anymore. I can't go along with it. The globalists are going to destroy the whole planet. They can't be stopped. They're Satanists. I just prepared too much for this show. I prepared like 8 hours yesterday. I prepared like 6-7 hours a day. I just can't do it anymore. I'm not even complaining. There's no way to go read all this and look at all this and know all this and then just sit around while the whole culture's totally asleep while the ship's sinking and on fire, and it just becomes an absurdity. Maybe God's just going to allow the planet to be destroyed. Right. And maybe that's the best thing. I mean, I'm not going to blame God if there's big nuclear flashes and we're all dead in a couple days or weeks. I mean, let's just get it over with. Seriously, doesn't Hollywood need to be gone? I mean, don't New York, you know? And I know there's a lot of good people there, but it's like at the same time, just blow us up, God. Let's just get it over with. Seriously.
There you go, man. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We've been wanting this for the longest, man. We've been wanting the Most High to take this place out. But the thing is, you know, he named this video reality setting in, and that's a good title. Reality is setting in for a lot of these people. But the difference is between Alex Jones and us is we understand that there's nobody that's good. Yahweh Shah said the only person that's good is the Most High, Yahweh. He was talking about how, hey, it's a lot of good people in New York, but hey, just get rid of them. Hey, yeah, get rid of them because they're not good. They're not good. The only righteous men that's out there, you know, are the apostles of GMS and the different bishops and elders and the sincere brothers out there that's teaching and everything like that. So of course, we're going to pray for them and hope that they make it out of there. But that's it, man. That's it. And when you really think about it, man, that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it, because now we starting to, you know, we can look at videos like this and we can be like, yeah, man, get rid of all of it. Why would we try to build this place back up? The Most High already gave Esau that chance, and Esau did it. He built the places back up. He got his kingdom and everything like that. He fulfilled prophecy. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. And now the Most High is getting ready to throw him down, like it says in Malachi. He built up his places. Now the Most High is getting ready to take him back down. His rulership was lived for a short amount of time, man. It took him hundreds and hundreds of years, you know, to get this place to the point that he wanted it to get at, and now it's about to be destroyed within an hour, man. Just like Apostle Tahar said in his one of his recent videos, he said that we can be out of here by the end of this year or the beginning of next year. So this is it, man. And like I said, the difference between us and them, when reality kicks in for us, we get excited because we know what's coming, man. We know that we got next, man. We know that we're going home. We know that we're going to wake up without an alarm clock, man. No alarm clocks in the kingdom. If you want to sleep to 3, 4 in the afternoon, you have the legit freedom, the real freedom to do so. Ain't gonna be no such thing as time for us in the kingdom, man. Ain't gonna be nothing like that, man. We're gonna actually be able to get rest. That's why it says in the scriptures, this is not our rest here. We don't get rest here. We got to do according to what time it is. If it's 3 o'clock, I got to go to work. When it's 5 o'clock, I got to pick up my kids. When it's 7 o'clock, I got to cook dinner. And that very next morning, I got to run errands. I got to do this. I got to do that. You know? So the difference is, man, we getting excited about this. We ready to go home, man. But at the end of the day, these people are starting to realize that this place is crumbling. And it's funny how people are realizing that this place is crumbling, but they're still living as if nothing is happening. They still living as if nothing is happening. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. Okay, that's what woe is. It says, for the sword of their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. This is what we're getting ready to see. Because with all of these prices and everything going up, people can't afford to take care of their families. People over here working 2, 3 jobs at a time. And then the thing is, they got to work throughout this pandemic too. Okay, so people are still out here, you know, getting sick and everything like that. You know, it's just a whole thing. This place is just a big ass mess, man. It's just a big ass mess. This place don't know what to do every single day, man. It's different rules and different ways of orchestrating everything every single day. Nothing is maintaining. This is verse 17. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And, you know, and like I said, for verse 16, it's going to get to the point where men are going to start going to these governors, these senators, these Republicans, you know, these different people that's in the so-called rulership seats. And they're going to start bringing it, man. You know how many people out here are armed with guns and everything? They waiting for the day where they finally can stand up and shoot at these people. It is what it is. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah, because it's about to get very bad out here, man. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay, this inflation is kicking in. And like I said, when these prices start to get even more expensive, it's going to get to the point where people can't afford it. They already got it in certain Walmarts where, certain brothers was posting it where they're locking up the meat because people are coming in there and stealing it. Because, the self-checkout move is very popular in Babylon the Great, man. People get food or whatever. They go to the self-checkout line. They act like they paying for it, but they just instantly just go right and put it in a plastic bag and get the hell out. They don't pay for it. So now people are locking up the meat and everything like that. But like I said, when it gets to the point where these prices are expensive and they can't afford it, what they gonna do? They ain't gonna be able to eat, man. And then, like I said, the actual famine is going to kick in because it's going to become a point where these stores will not have anything. It will not have anything, man. So it's going to get to the point where literally people are going to be setting up these heists, breaking into people's houses, breaking into their neighbors' houses, wherever place they feel like they can find food because they're going to be desperate, man. They're going to be desperate. They're going to get to the point where they need to survive. They need to live. But the thing is, the Most High is going to have a lot of these people perish by starvation, and then he's going to have a lot of these people actually do these things to fulfill this prophecy. Okay, because they won't have any goods, they won't have any bread for lack of bread, man. These times are coming, man. These times are coming. This is Isaiah chapter 19 verse 1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. This is what's getting ready to happen. This is what's getting ready to happen, man. People are going to be fighting against each other. That's why, different brothers was posting videos of these different women that was having dreams, and they was talking about how, one of them said they actually went and received the charagma, and the troops were letting her do whatever she needed to do because, she took the charagma. But everybody else that didn't have it, they told them to go to FEMA camps and all these different places or whatever. And things were happening to them and all of that. Okay. And then at the end of the day, like I said, it's going to be Egyptians against Egyptians because this place is divided. It's literally a commercial that's out right now where, they were speaking, it was like a peanut commercial, and they got the Chinese dude or the Asian dude from the Hangover movies. He was speaking to somebody else, and they were saying something how there was like it was a mixed peanut container. And there was just like, so you eat your peanuts one by one instead of just grabbing the whole handful and eating all the peanuts together, mixed. And there was a whole debate about it. And then he was like, look, let's do this, man. Let's see what the people say. They posted it on social media, and then in a commercial, everybody outside and everybody in the restaurants was getting all in an uproar and everything like that. Man, you supposed to eat the peanuts one by one. No, I eat my peanuts with a whole handful. And then at the end of the commercial, it was like, man, look how divided this is. They're like, man, these people are divided, over some peanuts. This place be showing you that this place cannot stand. And that's what the scriptures say. The scriptures say, if Satan goes against Satan, that house cannot stand. If a place be divided, that place cannot stand, man. People are not going to think on one accord. The only people that's going to think on one accord is the house of David. That's it. The elect. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. And it says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach Yahushua, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're hearing about these wars and these rumors of wars, especially with the Russia and Ukraine thing. This thing is heating up, man. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and they shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. So we are literally in the beginning of the sorrows, man. We are in the beginning. You jump down to verse 11 or verse 12. And it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But that's what's getting ready to happen. The love of many is getting ready to wax cold. And we starting to see that with different people in the world right now. People are just killing each other left and right, man. And that's going to escalate to an even greater level. This is why we need to pray for protection. This is why we need to stay on fire and do what we need to do for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Because, man, it's going to get bad out here, man. It's going to get bad out here. The elect is going to need those powers, man. You know, you think about Isaiah 4:1. Those women are going to need protected. How are they going to be protected? Because they're going to be with one of the elect, man. Okay? We're going to need those spiritual powers, man. All right? Like I said, the robots are going to be out here. The different drones, the super soldiers, the super cops, the men in black weapons, the noisy crickets. All of that, man. That's what's getting ready to be out here. But verse 13, it says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So that's what you got to do, man. You got to endure until the end, man. You got to endure until the end. No matter how bad it get out here, we got to keep the Most High and his son, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, in the back of our minds at all time. This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. That's what you're seeing. You just saw Alex Jones. He mourning. He over here sighing and everything because he's realizing that there's no hope for this place. Literally at the end of the video, he just like, man, he said, God, just go ahead and get rid of all of it. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, get rid of all of it. We don't want this polluted air no more. We don't want this contaminated water, pork and everything that we eat without us even knowing it. You know, we don't want this place. Yeah, set it on fire. Get rid of it. Yeah, we going to get the new kingdom. We going to have our enemies build up the righteous kingdoms. Yeah, we want that, man. But right now it says, but when wicked bear rule, the people mourn. That's what you just saw in the video. And that's what I just read to you in the other two posts. People are mourning, man. They're not happy. They trying to be happy, you know, doing whatever they can do within their everyday lives so they can maintain some type of sanity. But at the end of the day, they're not happy. They're not happy, man. And like I said, it's going to continue to be like that, which is well deserved. We're going to close it out with this. It's Isaiah chapter 24, verse 10. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, man. People are out here crying for happiness, for enjoyment, for work. You know, all these different things so they can finally feel like everything was back to normal from the good old days of 2019 and before that. Okay, that's what they want, man. They want things to go back to the way that it was. But it's not going to go back to normal, man. This is it. The Lord is angry with the wicked every day. The Lord wants his kingdom to be established. The only reason that this kingdom was standing in the first place is because he wanted prophecy to be fulfilled. He wanted the elect to understand righteous judgment. So we had to go through and experience the wicked before we can get the righteous. Okay. And then, like I said, man, you know, and we went off against the commandments, statutes, and laws. But everything is only temporary. This thing is not going to be a thing. This life is not going to be a thing that lasts forever. It's only temporary, man. The kingdom of heaven is going to be the thing that lasts forever. That's going to be the thing where we can literally say when we get there, that's going to be it forever. Forever. It's forever going to prosper. It's never going to be the same. Okay. Just like you saw in this kingdom. You saw how it was, you know, 1960 compared to right now, 2022. Hey, this place got better and better. The technology whack as hell, but when you look at the certain things that we have right now, it's definitely a little bit more efficient and better than what it was, you know, back then because of the different technology that they have right now. Okay. And that's why, you know, we want the kingdom, man. We can't even imagine how the kingdom is going to be. All right. So at the end of the day, though, it says the mirth of the land is gone. Hey, man, the joy is darkened. Everything is done. It's over with. Like I said, man, people over here trying to enjoy themselves. And when they go home at night, man, they miserable. They are miserable. So at the end of the day, hey, just keep praying, keep fasting, do what you got to do because we here, man. We are here. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Kwadash, Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquas that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratzah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.